tick, 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 boom! What's up everybody? Today's going to be a fragrance review on one that I've been talking a lot about on my channel this autumn. And I said, you know what? It's about time I do a proper review of this scent. Yes, this will be a review of a fragrance from the house of Viktor and Rolf known as Spicebomb. So Spicebomb was a very well-known hand grenade of the fragrance world, and today I'm doing a review on it, just like I've been saying. It was released in 2012, and it's classified as a woody, spicy scent, which I wholeheartedly agree with. And some of the main accords that you're going to get in there are warm, spicy, cinnamon, tobacco, and sweet. So with that, guys, let's go right into the note breakdown. Spicebomb opens up with grapefruit, bergamot, elemi, and pink pepper, which then goes to a very, very spicy heart of cinnamon, saffron, and paprika. And then in the base, we have a very masculine base with Spicebomb, which includes notes of vetiver, leather, and tobacco. So guys, as you can probably tell from the note breakdown, lots of masculine notes hidden within Spicebomb, and basically what I get is a very masculine, sharp, spicy, and sweet scent. This definitely kind of reminds me of opening up my spice drawer in the kitchen or something like that, or maybe going into a restaurant that serves predominantly spicy food. You're just hit with that bam, that spicy, powerful, aggressive, aromatic aroma. This also really sort of reminds me of when I was a kid. I would always like to go into candle shops, and they have, of course, this candle, that cinnamon apple candle that I'm pretty sure every person burns in their house in the autumn time. And this is really what this reminds me of. It has this candied sort of apple vibe, even though there is no apple in here. It just reminds me of that cinnamon autumn type of a feel to it. Very spicy, sharp, and sweet. So guys, like I said, it opens with, boom, a blast of spiciness. The cinnamon is easily the most predominant note in this fragrance. It's really easy to pick it up with the nose. Also, you get the saffron, the paprika, lots of spicy nuances in there. Towards the dry down, this fragrance becomes less candied, less sweet, and it becomes a little bit more dry, a little bit more woody and more earthy thanks to that tobacco and vetiver combination. I don't really get too much leather. That's basically what I get from this scent, guys. I get a very spicy, very sweet, and a very aggressive scent to the nose. This is not one where you have to go in and smell it. This is one where you put your hand down and you can still smell it. It is a very, very powerful aroma. So what am I going to rate Spicebomb in terms of a scent? I think it's very, very nice. At times when I smell it very close, I don't like it that much. But when I catch a whiff of myself, whenever I'm kind of walking around when I'm wearing it, it smells very, very good. It just smells to me like an apple cinnamon candle, very spicy and sweet and amazing. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 points for the smell criteria. Alright, great news for anybody who absolutely loves to smell this, because you will be treated to an amazing performance as well. Longevity, every time I've worn it, 8 hours at least. I pushed it around 10 or 11 is the maximum, but on my skin that's very, very good. It lasts pretty much all day on me. And if we're talking about projection, ooh, we don't even need to talk about that. Projection is off the chain, crazy strong, guys. Wow, this is probably one of my most strongest projecting, loudest, almost cloying. It just projects so much on my skin. 3 to 4 hours, arm's length, no problem. Leaves an awesome scent trail, one of the biggest sillages on a fragrance I've ever experienced. It just wafts for days behind you. It's crazy. So projection, super strong on this one. Very good performance, beastly almost. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 points. One of my strongest fragrances that I own in my collection, and is awesome because I love this stuff and it performs equally well. Okay, now versatility, when is its most applicable throughout the year and for certain occasions? I think this is definitely a cooler weather fragrance. You would not catch me dead with this thing on in the summertime. No way, because it's just too much for the heat, guys. It's got to be worn under cool weather, so fall and winter, especially fall, because winter I think more gourmands, where in the fall I like these spicy scents like Spicebomb. So I think it will work great for the fall, definitely, and definitely more towards the nighttime than the daytime. Of course you can wear it in the day, but I think this really just fits a nighttime going out theme, which brings me now to the occasions. When I think this is best worn? Definitely outdoor, autumn. Those two right there. That's why that made my 2016 outdoor fragrance for the autumn. Check that video out. Right there is my fall starting lineup if you want more information about that video. But basically, yeah, like I said, this is great for the cooler weather outdoors because it has the performance to cut through the really chilly air. Also in the club, it's awesome. It's really going to get a lot of attention. It comes at the people. I think it's a little bit too sweet, a little bit too playful and aggressive for work. Also, not really too good on a date, because obviously on a date your dates can get very close to you, and I think it's just too much when they're up close. But guys, I have worn this casually. This is really why I love Spicebomb, because I just wear it all the time whenever I'm outdoors doing stuff in the autumn. This is really the one that I reached for. I wore it so much last year, not as much this year because I have a couple better options, but I've worn it so much just outdoors, it's really a dumb reach for me. So with all that being said, it's going to score a modest 3 out of 5 for the versatility factor, just because it's limited to around half of the year, especially the cooler months. I think it's more geared towards nighttime, outdoors, and definitely stuff where you're in a big room and people aren't super close to you. Alright guys, this does attract a good amount of attention in terms of compliments. I've gotten a couple, definitely not in my top 10 or anything like that for most complimented. I have many better options if I only want compliments. However, it does get me some. Also, another little thing with this is a pretty polarizing scent because I've also smelled it on people and actually really liked it. I've complimented a couple other people who have been wearing this, so I definitely know it smells good to me, and I definitely would compliment people on it. So to sum it up, a 3 out of 5, I think is very solid for the compliment category. Okay, I'm going to add a new category in as well to my rating system. It's going to be the value category. How much bang for your buck are you getting? I'll get to that just after I say who I think can wear this. I think it's much more geared towards the high school and younger crowd. It has that sweetness, has that very playful attitude towards it, so I think it's definitely geared for the younger guys out there. And 1 to 2 sprays maximum. This, like I said, this stuff is pretty strong. It's going to last you, so 1 to 2 sprays is pretty much all you need with this one. And guys, for the value, you can find this full bottle, which is actually only 3 ounces. I don't know why they shortchanged us the extra third of an ounce, but who knows. Anyway, that's going to be $70 you can find this for. Not retail, that's just kind of out and around. You can find it for a little bit under $70, which I think is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best out there. You get what your money's worth is for your performance. And I think it's a nice scent, so if you like it, give it a shot. But I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 for the value category. Okay, this brings us to the final rating now. What should I give Spicebomb? What should I give it? I mean, it has very good performance, has a very, very nice autumnal smell to it, gets pretty good compliments as well, limited towards the cooler times of the year, so all those things combined to give it a score of an 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, this is so easy for me to wear. I love this just in the cooler weather when it cools down and it's in the fall. I know Spicebomb is going to work for me every time. Lasts all day, amazing projection, which is amazing. So that's what I'm going to give it, guys. It's an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's adequate. This one is becoming very, very, very popular. A lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people are wearing it as well, especially as we kind of transition towards the fall and winter time and the cooler weather. So guys, that's going to be it for my video and review of Spicebomb. Let me know what you think about Spicebomb in the comments down below. And that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Peace out, and I'll see you later with another video.